This week on CGR, I am trippy. The actual banger was this. Wow, okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new CGR episode. This CGR episode is gonna be a special one, and let's just see what we have this week, as we have right here by ZKG, Flirt I Don't Mind by Alie and Hiking, Lost in My Mind by THEBOYBENNIE, Becca, Krueger and Conni uncredited, and at last we have Suffocate by Bababyeee. So let's dive right into the first song of the week, the one that was released on Tuesday. Alright, a new week, here we go. There's a lovely background. I don't know why, but I love it.
You don't have to be, you don't have to.
Starts off really sweet.
You don't have to be alone right here.
I don't know what I did there, but it just sounds catchy.
Right here. This is something we can fight.
Oh. Okay. There was a nice interesting sound effect just before the drop. Oh, there's some interesting heavy sound design there. I like it. Whoa. Interesting bass work. Alright, pretty long drop. Maybe the song just contains one drop? Would be sad. Nice contrast between the drops and this. Oh. Whoa, okay, that was cool. Yeah, this song has nice sound design aspects. Alright, okay, that was kinda cool. Well, kinda, that was just very cool. I know what maybe others can say, that this is indifferent and it's again garage, so they won't want to give it a try. But I would say, give it a try. Well, now that you're watching me, you will have heard it already, but anyways. It's just that I like it in terms of how the bass is worked out in this song. It has interesting quirks with it, it's just going up and down here and there. And it's just not your basic garage with just a kick and some bass work, like just plain old bass work with some melodies and some vocals. The song played with itself. The vocals at some parts did kind of feel a little bit off. Maybe something in the mixing just felt weird, I don't know really what it was. But overall, they were just sounding sweet and actually not that bad. No, totally not. It is interesting as this song is 2 minutes and only 16 seconds, so just not that long, but the first drop was pretty long and I felt like it was just running for 1 whole minute. But that was because, well, the intro was really not that long, the middle section was even not that long, and their outro as well, so we had a lot of drop playtime. I do like that. But it would have been even better if the song was just a little bit longer, so that the intro, the middle section and the outro had even more playtime and were getting fleshed out even more. But other than that, I did really like it. And NCS, I like that background. I think it's one of your best backgrounds in recent months. There's really nothing bad with, for example, Waiting for You, but as well, Would You is like a music video, just like Nervous and Just the Way It Goes. But I do like this more abstract and colorful backgrounds that reminisces the older days of NCS. Well, I say older, but just like 2020 or something. But anyways, I did really like it. Some interesting garage, not speed garage this time. That was nice. Let's now jump to the next song of the week that was released on Thursday. Alright, the orange circle is back. It's a very trippy background. What? Oh, okay. Oh. That's trippy, but very cool. That background. My god. Vocals feel so weird. Well, they are, of course, but the background, I can't take it serious. Oh! 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 Hey, yo! Let's go! Wow! What? Okay, here we go. Hell yeah! What the actual banger was this? Wow, okay. Wow, okay, yeah. This was something I did not see coming at all. At first, this song is very energetic and very trippy. Not only because of the background that further enlarges that fact, also because of the trippy sounds and the vocals that feel like stuttering or glitchy, and that all makes it even more trippy. But there is something else that makes it even more trippy, but we will leave that for the side. Let's talk about the first drop first. It is very solid drop. I don't really have that much to say about it. It's energetic, and the melody itself is overall very likable. There's not really that much unlikable about this whole melody. And together with the vocals, they get even more energetic and goes very fast, and I like that when it's all put together. At first I was like, really, what are the vocals doing? But, well, I get the hang of it, especially because of the second drop. The second drop is something I have not really heard ever before. Don't feel like I have. So, well, it was just alright. It's such a really interesting drilling sound. It is so trippy and kind of high pitched, but the first one is kind of low as well. And that just gets played and eventually it just slowly fades away. There's an interesting glitchy sound and then it continues. And then there is another glitch interrupting sound. But then the drilling sound is even more higher pitched. And they are like even more while listening like, whoa, I am trippy. So that made it even more awesome. The second drop is the very great part about this song. I knew this song was of course coming, did not of course listen to it, but I was not really that excited. But oh boy, I am now! And it's just 2 minutes and it just ends just before that as well. The outro is just 2 seconds or so. But that does says that I did really like it, and it did feel a little bit rushed though. The intro wasn't really that long, the outro especially wasn't. The middle section not so much as well, but the first drop and the second drop, they were great. And I did like that the second drop section, that really trippy one, did return back to the overall solid first drop layout and vibe. So, thumbs up guys! Yeah, this was a very great song. Wow, wow, wow. The Dion Timmer Simulate with Nytrix? Here it is. Wow, alright. Was wondering when this one was finally getting released. Ooh, nice vocals. Makes it mysterious. Ooh. Like I kinda know and remember what to expect in the drops, but still. We finally have the full song! Alright. Oh! Yeah! Oh, that's hard. Clashy as well. Alright. So sad that this isn't released anymore on the label. But that's really NCS's fault. Oh? Another one? Whoa. Ah! Yeah! Oh, it's so hard! Not too heavy though. Oh, well, is this the end though? I think it is. No, we still have a lot to go. I love this dreamy section. Why do the vocals sound female? Oh, what is gonna happen? Hopefully something different? Oh? Oh, well... Kinda? Oh, I like these longer tones there of the gritty bass. Not even a bass. Oh, wow. Yeah, sad that it is not on the label. Alright. But I couldn't let this one slide, man. It is finally here, and I love that I reviewed it already. Well, reacted to it. Let's review it for real now. Oh, and it is copyright free. I get monetized this episode still. Alright, this is definitely a song that would have fit 2024 for real. But let's forget the fact that this was maybe getting released on the label. It is time for the full review. This song is not really a heavy one, and of course we knew that from the preview we had in May, and I recorded that as well. So, still very cool that that's in the video. But it is very gritty, high-pitched rather than heavy, and I like that. It is sort of like an alien invasion, And it's not really dramatic, but it's emotional in terms of, I don't know, it just feels more emotional than really heavy based and such. The vocals of Nytrix are interesting. At first I couldn't really hear that it is Nytrix, as this is really an altered version of his voice. I don't know if the vocals from that female voice is a female voice, or that was just his voice, but it was so like altered that you couldn't even hear it anymore. But this is for sure an interesting release that way. And I like the length as well. There are like 3 drops, and the first 2 do really resemble one another really well, just to copy paste. But I feel like that the third one is just slightly different, but it's not too much different that you think, whoa, what am I listening now? And also not the exact same that you're like, ah, well, there's a slight difference in the gritty, high-pitched noise that just continues rather than, well, let's just explain it again in my voice. It is... No, this is a bad example. And no, I cannot do that. But just, it is more continuous and it's not really interrupted once. You'd hear the difference itself, right? So, Dion Timmer, it's a really interesting release from you and Nytrix as well. And, however, I have not really that much to say. I just dig this a lot. And I just had to review this as well. Sad it was a cancelled release eventually, but let's jump to the InternetSounds release of the week. Alright, the boy with Benny is back again. Alright, so far so good. Okay, picking up. Okay, yeah. It's simple, yes. Sometimes that just happens. It's simple. Vocals, in my opinion, do not even add too much. So far. Ooh. Okay, that sounds a little bit more interesting. Interesting sound design. Is this gonna be a different drop? Who knows? A little bit maybe? I don't know actually. Alright. There's an interesting vocal chop sound. Even if it's a vocal chop.
What else? Yeah.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, alright. This song was for sure a simple one. I have to say it is even simpler than most other songs last month. I would say last week, but yeah, true as well. But anyways, I meant month. And it's just that the melody and the beat of the drops are just simple. They are nice. They don't have like a really interesting melody that's really sounds upbeat or dark. It's just in the middle of those, like right in the spot blank damn middle. I don't even know what that means. It's just that it sounds a little bit boring too, if that's just simple, you know. Sometimes it can be really fun to listen to as well, but it just sounded so simple that I'm like, alright, I don't really get any vibe of like energy or darkness or mysterious things, like whatever. It's not even energetic as Waiting for You from last week. And in my opinion, the vocals didn't really add too much as well. They were also pretty simple, more in the back as well. It's just that everything sounded simple and nothing really was like really upbeat or like really happy. This song just sounded normal, you know? And sometimes it's not bad, but with all those indeed indifferent type of songs these 2 months now, almost 3, that kind of gets boring. So this is the first song in this indifferent era, and I'm actually like, this is boring. This has been too much now. The other ones were just more unique in my opinion. So no hate towards, of course, the boy with Benny and Becca, Krueger, I don't know, and Conni, of course, who's uncredited here. It's just, I like Would You way more. Alright, simple InternetSounds release. Now with InternetSounds out of the way, let's go to the almighty unexpected return of the week. Con Suffocate. Okay, the big release of the week. Okay, we'll go right into the Con-like vibe. I'm not the biggest fan of his style, but I'm glad it's here to make the mod more different, you know? Are this his vocals? I know he did Throne with his vocals. Ooh. So far, nothing wrong. Ooh. Oh, nice backing, interesting stuff there. Okay, here we go. Oh! Okay. That's clashy. Oh. Ooh. Interesting quirks. A little bit repetitive here. Ooh. That was a big sound. Cool. This was such a random return as well. Like, wow. Are we gonna get a different drop? Surely hope so. Oh! Yeah? Oh! Oh, yeah! I like how slow that is. Oh, I thought it was going to go into that normal drop again, but no. Oh! Yeah! Ooh, interesting drum work. Oh, interesting vocals. Yeah, alright, so it was around his neck because he is suffocating. Oh boy. I think I know what was the deal. I at first thought this song was completely future rhythm or color bass like, but the first drop actually, it was faster than the second, so I was baited thinking the first drop was dubstep, but no, It's color house. And the second drop is color bass or future rhythm, whatever. I saw that the first was house, the second one was dubstep. If I'm right, if I have to believe the comments. But, okay, this is definitely an interesting song and I love that we got it. Instead of, again, another speed garage, garage totally, or house or trance. You know the deal by now. It's a very indifferent era, so this song right gets that very good con that it sounds different in this time era. Love it. At first the vocals sound weird, but that's usually with Papa Khan's style. There is something really high pitched about it, like echoey and just almost liquefied with the vocals as well. I don't know how to really explain it, but it sometimes sounds like he is singing through a tube that's filled with water. What the fuck? But together with, of course, the color bass, liquefied melody and color house apparently, I did like that combination altogether. Some sections the song felt a little bit repetitive, especially when I pointed it out in the reaction, is that it could have been a bar shorter or like that's quite like a small switch up in the melody, then it just didn't really feel repetitive there. But sometimes you just have to play it out because too much difference in the song can also be overwhelming. But what luckily did get different was of course the second drop. And I really like how slow it went because I was used to that really like faster sort of beat. But it went slower. I was like, oh, this is different. And I immediately loved that because it's just something to like be surprised for. It's a refreshing section. I like that. As well is that I thought eventually it would switch back to what was before playing in the first drop, but then it continued into what it was already doing, so that was also a surprise. I don't know why my brain thought it was going back. I was thinking that, but it was not eventually, so I like that. Overall, am I like the guy that loves Papa Khan's style? Not completely. Wounds was nice, Owl was nice, and I Got You were the ones, were nice, but I have to say that although I did like the different genre here compared to all the other songs this month, and I did like how unique it sounds, it's not my typical go genre, like that I will play it in the car and think, I just really want to listen to this song. That not really, but still that doesn't mean that this song can be very great at times to listen to it. So, Papa Khan, thank you so much for coming back out of the freaking blue. And if we get an NCS 15 or something like that, be there. So, overall, nothing wrong with it. And I would like to have this more, just to spice things up in every month or so. Before I forget, I almost forgot the week analysis, and I have to say it was a banger week, and we still have to exclude of course Simulate, but still, I did really like the small garage song at the beginning of the week, like small in terms of like how it actually impacted the label, not that much, but as well not really that negative as well. It's just really cool, and well, it is here. But what was very dope already was the Thursday release. Yeah, we all know that I dig that drop, and it's for sure gonna be one of the highlights of part 2 of the highlights of 2026. And then the InternetSounds release, yeah, it's the simple one of the week, even simpler than well, not Monday's, Thursday, no, wait, what? Even simpler than, of course, Tuesday's release, and I kinda get the hang of it as well, but also not really completely. But what also made this week even better was the Papa Khan return, and after listening just more and more, I do really like the colorful stuff, and his name returning is for sure something that can set up something for in the future again, and I hope with this return and Roynox later this month, that NCS is slowly picking up also older artists, and JJD returning to InternetSounds. Well, it's InternetSounds still, but the names can set something up once more. So that was all about it for this week's and this CGR video. Hope you all liked it. Make sure you leave a thumbs up if you do. And check out the membership I have enabled on my channel. And thanks to these all members I have since a couple of weeks now. Again, thank you. And now I will say, like every other time, stick for these 5 yes 5 ratings. And now I will say, bye.